Hey there, cats and kittens. My name is Alonda Carter, and I am the Recovering Hunbot. I create anti-MLM videos. I'm also dipping my toes into true crime. So if you enjoy one or both of those things, then you might want to consider doing that subscribe thing, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, and all that whatnot. And when you really think about it, isn't multi-level marketing criminal after all? As a former Hunbot, I did all the dreaded things. You know those dreaded messages that you get, the hey hun, the hey girl type stuff? Yeah, that was totally me. If you've watched any of my videos, then you may have heard me mention groups or individuals that are kind of like what I call on the fringe of the umbrella, because I look at MLM like that's the overall umbrella, but then there's these things that are kind of like off to the side. And often these are like business coaching or social media coaching or something that's going to help you kickstart your multi-level marketing business, by people, someone like maybe Eric Worre, and you may have heard who he is. But those sort of things are other opportunities, or I don't really know what to call them, just other methods, plans that are supposed to help you if you are in the multi-level marketing space. Today, we are going to look at what some people, some Huns, are saying when you call them a scammer. And this comes from a group of one of those like people that are on the sidelines that has their own little kind of business going on. And the person that I'm talking about is Ray Higdon. If you don't know who Ray Higdon is, then I'm going to give you a brief summary. Ray Higdon was in the real estate field, and then he read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It was after he read Rich Dad, Poor Dad that in 2006, he joined his very first multi-level marketing company. He also spent time in a company called Numis Network, and he rose to the highest ranks, and he made supposedly, allegedly, don't come at me, made a significant amount of money. Ray is listed in the Direct Seller Association Hall of Fame. After reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Ray got into the real estate business because he wanted to have passive income. In 2006, Ray joined his very first MLM, and then he was also part of Numis Network, which is an MLM that sold collectible coins, and he did that from 2010 to 2013. If you want me to do a deep dive in Numis Network, let me know in the comments. Ray rose to be in the top of this company, and he is also listed in the Direct Seller Association Hall of Fame. Today, he and his wife Jessica run the Higdon Group. Their company's purpose is to equip network marketers with the knowledge necessary to achieve their highest potential while having fun along the way. One source of their income is through a group called Rankmakers, which is on Facebook. You pay to join Rankmakers, and then you're able to get, quote, all the things. In that Facebook group, according to Ray, you will discover a recruiting method that helps get new signups and customers without looking spammy, nervous, or desperate. Allegedly, when you join Rankmakers, they can help you add to your team every week. In this video, I am sharing with you what people in the network marketing or MLM space, whatever you want to call it, actually think when you call them a scammer. By sharing this with you, I believe you will see how deeply they believe in the dream that they were sold when they joined the MLM industry. The contents of this video is based on my research, experience, and opinions. It is intended for entertainment purposes. You might say that I throw some shade on the MLM industry. I definitely give it a side eye, and I may spill a little tea along the way. Anyone I mention in this video is a public figure, or there is information about them that is readily available on public-facing websites and videos. Please do not send any hate to any of the individuals mentioned or anyone participating in this industry, and please be respectful to each other and to me in the comment section. I'm critiquing an industry that I find problematic, and those who create MLM companies or companies that supposedly help you be successful in multi-level marketing. So let's go ahead and get to the post that came into my bubble and the comments associated with it. How exciting! Got my first real hater. Just makes me want to keep going, lol. Oh great, another scammer. Drop dead. First, telling someone to drop dead is not what I would really consider kind. I think it's a little bit, aggressive. However, I kind of think that this person has probably been approached multiple times by various Huns and Hun messages and probably reached their limits. But to the Hun, the rejection and being called a scammer is fuel. They are fueled because when you are in MLM, you are taught to accept rejection and move on. Keep that positive mindset and don't waste time with people that are not qualified for what you have to offer. The qualification in Ray's world comes from being in the form of being open-minded to hear about a life-changing opportunity. And if someone is closed, then you just maintain your posture and move on. Now let's see how other Huns in the group responded to this post. Wow, if she knew the power of her words and karma, she would reconsider being such a jerk. Totally. Had to refrain myself from responding. Good job. Hand clap emoji. Next, yup. Congratulations on finding your first jackwagon jerk off. You're on your way. That person is one less speed bump on the way to success. Delete, unfriend, and move forth. Yup. Power of words. To me, that sounds like being in alignment and law of attraction. What do you think? And I bet she did have to restrain herself because, really being told to drop dead is not something that anybody wants to receive as a message. But then no one likes getting hey girl, hey hun messages either. But as a Hun, you just don't see that this type of messaging is tacky and pushy and a host of other adjectives. And what about the advice to delete, unfriend, and move on? The MLM that this person joined is not saying that. This is coming from someone who is in another MLM most likely, but is also part of this same coaching group that Ray has going on. Even if you are not taught directly to drop people from your life by your MLM, the overall umbrella of MLM will instill this in you because it is part of the MLM DNA. Imagine responding drop dead to the biggest opportunity of your life. I know, amazing. And how about just being nice in the world today? Don't give it any energy. Even posting it focuses attention on it. I hear ya, just posting to help others see it's no big deal. Biggest opportunity? Nice. The people responding most likely are jazzed up about their opportunity, and they also may be new to Ray's group, meaning that they hold the belief of the MLM myth. And when that myth is part of your value system, there ain't nothing going to shake it out of you. I find it ironic that there is a comment to be nice because we have all seen some Huns be pretty aggressive in their messaging and in their posts. And then there is this energy comment, which again points to law of attraction. Even posting it, you're focusing attention on it. You don't want to put any attention on anything negative because, that's just going to totally jank up everything. Do you see how people are manipulated with this concept? You know what's funny? I had something similar a few weeks ago, but it was a personal message. And then the same week, I got 2 new business partners. This has not happened for me in a long time, so success is just around the corner for you. I agree. I think it happens to all of us sooner or later. I had it happen on a dog group I'm in. One of the dogs was having a lot of pain from his surgery. And I mentioned if they had ever tried using a specific product before, and I had a nasty woman tell me to go and peddle my snake oil somewhere else. I've since learned not to post any comments about what might help in a group ever again, but to go to Messenger and DM them. No worries, this person. Hopefully, you get a couple of new clients. Let's manifest that for all of us. Have a wonderful day, y'all. They are just not ready. Give it time. Strong arm emoji, strong arm emoji. Oh, wow. Well, you're doing something right. If you have haters, keep it up. Oh, geez, all of this just, it makes my skin itch. It makes me all just itch all over. Why would you see rejection as a sign of success? Why would you think that, gee, what I have to offer is not being accepted? So, maybe I should wonder why people are calling it, snake oil and stuff. Maybe I should look into that. But no, no, no. And the answer is it's easy. It's thought reform. You are convinced that whatever MLM thing that you are peddling is the end all be all. You would never consider that it may not be the rose garden path that you think it is. Being told not to peddle snake oil is not a deterrent. Rather, it is an encourager for that Hun to find another way to help. So she just slides into their DMs. You see how that works? So be aware of that. There are plenty of people who are in groups that may not be posting in the group, but are sliding into people's DMs. And that's why they need to be reported to. And overall, all of those groups that you might be in and think, oh, this is a safe group, sooner or later a Hun's going to come in, and they're there to try to peddle their wares. And good gravy, that whole thing that they're not ready. Yeah, I used to believe that too. And it's a load of bull. I'm just saying that. It's a load of bull. It's a load of bull that keeps you in the bubble and believing that you're on the right path, that you're doing the right thing, and you just have to keep going and working harder and hold on to that belief stronger and get in alignment. Way to go! There should be a button we can press that plays Queen's Another One Bites the Dust whenever we get that response. Or better yet, if we could send them a clip of that song as a response. Lol. Yeah, I love those. Go for no. I believe this counts. Okay, just wow. So this Han is getting on their MLM high horse. Being on the other side of MLM, it amuses and also horrifies me seeing where people are mentally. Do you see how they hold on to this belief so firmly that MLM has wormed inside of their mind and planted? And the go for no thing, oh yeah, you probably read that book. And I know I read that book. And boy, that sure did not help. But the belief is to get 100 no's so that you can get one yes. The more no's you get, the sooner you're going to get a yes is kind of in essence, what the whole message is. So you just have to keep going. You have to accept the rejection, because the more rejection you accept, the more likely you are to get an actual yes. So in essence, this person is now one step closer to a yes by getting a no. For sure. Yes, 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 yes. Go get 'em, Tiger. You have arrived. Wow, that one was a little harsh. Yes, a bit. Arrived, but to where? Where exactly did you arrive? I mean, I say you arrived into being indoctrinated into the world of MLM and cannot see past all the crap you're being told and sold. I mean, that is my opinion. Maybe yours is different. Okay, there's a couple of other things that I'm going to share with you. This is an associated post for thanking Ray for creating some scripts. And, it's the Gotta Love Zero Resistance Prospecting. Thanks for reaching out. I appreciate it. And thank you for the compliment on my profile. At this time, I'm stretched pretty thin with my business and family. I'm not able to take on anything else. Thank you for asking respectfully and professionally. Smiley face emoji. Hey, whoever this is, thanks for the quick reply. Awesome, your business is super busy. If you happen to know anybody right now who needs to make an income, I'd be happy to speak with them. Take care. Thanks, whoever this is. I'll keep you in mind. All right, so they are thinking that they're doing good. They're thinking that this person is like, look, this is what happens if you're just nice. And probably this person has been sent these kinds of messages in the past, is not interested, will never be interested in it, but is being polite and respectful. And so they think, oh, wow, because of the script I've been given, I'm getting this nice response. And in Ray's scripts, he does teach you to ask about other people, because got to spread that love, right? Got to spread that opportunity. People that join these coaching things, in my opinion, think they are making progress by getting rejected. They think it is building their skill set as a network marketer. What is really going on, though, is this is lining Ray's pockets. I mean, come on. He sells you on the idea that his system, his plan, will work for you and you will be able to have the life of luxury that you desire. Follow-up statistics. 48% of people never follow up with a prospect. 25% of people make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. Only 10% of people make more than 3 contacts. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. 5% of sales are made on the third contact. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. Oi to the vey. Now do you see why Huns never stop contacting you? Because you were taught that, the fortune is in the follow-up. So follow up forever. And with Ray, I've heard him say multiple times that he will follow up with someone until they're dead. He's always going to put that opportunity out there. So imagine what people are doing. Imagine how this keeps people believing that it's only a matter of time to keep on, That's why I kept on inviting people to my free group and to my paid group with Beachbody, because I kept thinking, you know what? The more I invite, sooner or later, they're going to say yes. They were never interested. And that's the thing. People aren't interested, but you're made to think that if you keep on pestering, you keep asking, that somehow they're going to say yes. Make no mistake, it is in Ray's best interest to keep people buying. That's how he makes money. He sells Huns on the idea that by following his advice, they can be successful if they apply what he says and are willing to work hard and be coachable. This belief mentally offsets those pesky income disclosure statements that show you how most people don't make money. When it comes to MLM, your mindset is always crucial. And if you are not having success, then there is something you are doing wrong. It can never be the MLM, nor the various MLM coaching products you're sold. It always goes back to you are the problem. And anyone who criticizes MLM is a hater and a failure. In my opinion, there is no need to just call someone a scammer or what they have to offer, that pyramid triangle thing, I get that people are frustrated with Huns. I totally get that. But please remember, they are humans, and most of them are coming from a place where they think they have something good to offer. Attacking them or, the company they're aligned to or whatever will just in general kind of, result in the Hun going further in. They don't just wake up and go, wow, gee, I made a huge mistake. They go further into the group think of MLM. What do you think? Do you see how a coaching group filled with many Huns from many different companies serves as a way to further deepen indoctrination into the MLM culture and belief system? Like this video if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever, and tell me what you're thinking in the comments, how you'd respond to a Hun by saying no thanks in a kind and respectful way so that, they're not driven further into the MLM, belief system. And remember, change starts now.